And that's how you install a Cardo in your Simpson helmet. Hey Cardo, let's ride.
How to install the new Packtalk Edge from Cardo.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone.
Welcome back, guys. Thank you for joining us here in the Steel Mountain Moto Garage. I'm Scott, this is Marcus, and today we're going to take you through a fun and exciting how-to.
And it's all thanks to our good friends at Simpson Motorcycle Helmets.
So, Simpson was kind enough to grace us with a couple of these brand new fancy schmancy Simpson Journey modular ADV helmets. You'll see the additional peak. Not quite what you'd think the bagger bros are going to wear.
Not at all.
But it is a helmet that we've decided that we want to move forward with, show you all about. And once you've decided that this is the right helmet for you, there's only one thing left for you to do. This isn't mine. It's Marcus's helmet. I'm going to let him take care of that.
You can only do this once, and you give it a fresh peel. Look at that.
Fresh. Now, we're going to take you through how to install the new Packtalk Edge from Cardo and also Simpson branded. Let's take you through it, guys.
Let's get it installed.
Woo!
So let's take you through what's in the Cardo box here. So, got a nice black box on the outside. Ooh, and there is the unit itself. So this is a completely blacked out unit. That's what's really nice about it. It's matte finish and you can faintly see the Simpson logo there. It's really nice, it's really sleek. That's why I love this Simpson product. So underneath, you'll have a variety of different manuals. We don't need this, we watch Steel Mountain Moto videos instead. But we have English, we have French, we have your quick start guide, but this is going to be your quick start guide. We'll get rid of all that. And sticker. That was my favorite part of it. So, now we have a box in the center. Let's see what's inside this one. So, right away, you're going to see the holder itself. This is what's going to mount to your helmet, whether it's going to be a clip or adhesive. We usually go with the adhesive version. You have a USB cable, so you're going to be able to charge your unit. And you'll have your speakers. Now, remember, these are the JBL speakers. The sound, the quality is phenomenal, especially when you have earbuds in, you can still hear. And we see one of the microphones. So this is going to be a microphone for a modular helmet, so we're going to be utilizing this one. And here you'll see the clip, the holder, your adhesives, different pads as well, and one more microphone. So let's take a closer look at this. So this is your clip, so if you want to use the clip version, depending on the helmet you have. This is the microphone that just attaches to the front. We will not be using this one today. This is a spacer, so this will actually get your speakers a little bit farther out. So this will push them out just a little bit. It actually makes a significant difference when you're installing it. Alcohol prep wipes, and then you'll see your different adhesives as well, depending on your mount type and how you want to do it. So I'm going to pass it over to Scott for the fun part now.
Before we get started with all of these beautiful things that Marcus just showed us inside the box, we do have to prep our Simpson helmet. So you will notice these really great reflective pieces here that are put in the inside of the liner of the helmet. And believe it or not, when your headlights are shining in the back of your friend in front of you, these are actually quite bright. So really nice little touch there. We do need to remove all of this internal padding inside the helmet. So we are going to get started. As this is a modular helmet, I'm going to drop or pull up the chin bar, and we're going to take all of the padding out of the inside of the helmet. Don't be scared here, guys. It's just a button. They're going to snap right back together. So first off, we want to start with one of the sides. And again, we just look for those snaps, and we're going to pull these away on one side of the helmet. We're going to pull our safety strap through, and we're going to pull this out of one side. Then we're going to go to the other side, start to do the same, feel for all of those fasteners. One more here at the back, and we're going to slide that one out. Those are your two cheek pads, now gone. You'll see your straps are now just hanging free. Next we have the interior liner here, and this is what will cradle the rest of your head. So we're going to start at the back here, and I'm going to pull on this padding. And again, just some fasteners there, and that's going to lift free. We have to be a little bit careful here with the brow of our helmet to pull this out correctly. So we've undone the fasteners here at the back. We're going to reach inside and we're going to start to gently pull these tabs away. We're going to work that free. So you'll see that we have these little tabs that are going to connect in under here, and you can slide that right out. Now, when we take a look inside the helmet, we can actually see there are spots available to install our JBL speakers. There's also indents here or cutaways to allow our wiring to run through. So now that we've got all the guts taken out, let's get everything installed. Okay, let's cut just for a second. I want to give you guys a little bit of bonus footage here. So when we take a look at our new Journey Moto ADV helmet modular, it does fit a little tight, okay? Now, we, when ordering our helmets, thought, okay, you know what, we're going to a modular. My Simpson modular Bandit fits really well as a large, but I did find that my Ghost Bandit was a little bit tighter. So we both decided we need a large to go with the Mod Bandit size. The challenge is the Journey fit a little tight, so it's a little more true to size. So we have taken out the insides, large, large. We've taken out the insides, but again, it's still a little bit tight. Now, the cool thing is that Simpson and other motorcycle helmets will also utilize the same entire shell for different sizes. So whether it's a large, extra large. So what we did is we went and ordered extra large pads, and they came in. We put them into my Journey helmet, and now it fits like a glove. So that's what's going to be going back inside Marcus's helmet. Bonus footage done. Back to the install.
All right, so now for the more technical side of it. So the first things first is mounting the unit on the exterior of the helmet. So the helmet does have a nice little arrow here, so you know exactly where you want your wires to line up with. So we're gonna grab this mounting plate first, okay? So with this mounting plate, it's gonna come with the adhesive mounting plate. This is the one that goes on the helmet. This is where the unit connects to. It is magnetized. So the easiest way to make sure that this lines up and you're mounting it correctly is you slide that in first. Now, this is a pain to get apart, so when you do it, don't be fumbling around and doing it again. So let's untangle these wires here. And we're gonna line up the wiring here and just kind of get a good idea of where this is gonna go. So you'll have a good angle here, all right? So you wanna angle it, make sure the unit's correct. And you really only get one shot at this because this is some really strong 3M, okay? So peel that back. And oh, before I forget, let's do the alcohol wipe. So I'm gonna place that down here. Get some alcohol wipe here. Let's just do the whole area. So you want a clean surface, no debris. And that's why it's really good to do this on a brand new helmet. That way you know there's no scratches or anything that's gonna screw up and mess with your adhesive. So again, we're gonna gently kind of line this up where you want it to be because you don't want it too far back, not too far forward. I like it right there, that angle's good. And I press it down. I'm gonna hold it for a few seconds here. You don't really have to, but this will get you, a good amount of pressure. All right, so once you're good here and this is adhered, you're gonna flip it and go right back to the interior of the helmet, and we're gonna work with the ear pads now. So with these ear speakers, there's gonna be one side that is shorter and one side that is longer, so you will know exactly which side is your left and right. So let's see here. Perfect, okay. So the shorter one is gonna go on the side where the unit is. What's really nice about the Simpsons is that these now come with Velcro pads on the inside. So typically most brands you'll have to use the adhesive pad. So Simpson did supply this, or sorry, Cardo supplied this already just in case you do want to use it. But we can just drop one pad there. And then the other side, we're going to flip this around. And we can still use that wire channel here. So what you can see that I'm doing right now is I'm just installing the actual speakers first before I'm doing the wiring because I want to see how much room I have to play with. Now there's a few ways that you can route this wiring. Some people go over the top. I've done this in the past and you can kind of feel it on top of your head. I think I have enough room to go around the back. Oh yeah, plenty of wiring here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tuck it in. So there's a nice little lip there. So you're gonna tuck that in, you're gonna get it right behind the pad as much as possible. So that side fits in pretty snug, and now this side. And once that's done there, you can see you have very little wire to play with. And that's exactly how you want it. You want a little bit of slack so you can tuck it away, but you want just enough that hangs out. Next, we're going to talk about the boom microphone. So the boom microphone is going to connect into this cable right here. So once you get your boom mic, I would connect it right away. That way you can ensure you have the perfect amount of cabling and how to run that. You also have this extra support here. We're not going to use this because we're going to end up moving the boom mic a lot when you have a modular helmet. Now, for mounting spots, most helmets, you're going to just look for a nice big flat area here. However, we did notice that there is a perfect cutout for it. So that'll go about right there, and there's a channel that your microphone will go right through. So Simpson does supply some, Cardo supplies these adhesives that are Velcro. So what we did is we want to fit that channel, so we've cut one to size perfectly. So what you're going to do is you're going to put it right on there. You're going to peel back that adhesive. And then it would be better to 3M it. We did 3M it already. Or sorry, not 3M, but alcohol wipe it. Shove that right in there. And again, give that a nice, good press. Now, we're going to leave it to Scott to fit all this stuff back inside the helmet.
Okay, so like Marcus mentioned, we're going to have to find a place to put all this stuff away inside our helmet. So first off, let's make sure we make our connections. So you'll see we have an auxiliary plug, and that is going to accept the plug from our speakers. So we're going to connect those together, nice solid click, make sure that we know that they are all integrated together. Again, Marcus showed you that we're going to line up with that Bluetooth, so we're going to try to get those cables just to tuck in underneath there as we put our things away. You're wondering how we're going to connect our Simpson branded Cardo to the outside. Quick and easy, it just connects. Amazing. That is the best part. To take off, we just push down on the front edge and pull it free, but it just connects on. So we're going to get to work. We're going to tuck some of this stuff away. Oh, the other thing that I should mention, you'll see that our speaker pods are here. Simpson and Cardo do give us a couple of additional pads. So we could take out the foam that's already in there and we could just 3M those to the inside of the helmet. They're quite a bit thinner. We can also add some depth to them to push these speakers out closer to your head by adding some additional speakers in there. But we're not going to utilize those for now until we get everything kind of situated. So let's find some place to tuck these wires away and let's get installed. Okay, so as per usual, Marcus leaves me with the hard part, and that is trying to get all of these wires back to where they need to go, get all this put together, and then we're going to put our innards back away inside the helmet. Again, we are going to be switching to that extra large size to give us a little bit more room inside Marcus's new helmet. So first things first, we want to make sure that we connect our speaker to our unit here on the outside. So there's that auxiliary cable. We're going to make sure that goes together. Nice solid click to ensure that that's together. Again, check the connection to your boom mic. Check your adhesive point where your boom mic is going to sit. Again, while you're moving that around inside the helmet, there is going to be some stress there. So make sure you have a good connection there. Again, you have that channel that runs out through, and our cheek pad is going to cover that up as well. So what I prefer to do is, because our cheek pad, you find the right one here. That's actually for this side, so I'm going to get the correct side. You'll see that this is going to sit inside here, but you'll see that there's a hook, okay, and that hook is going to go to the back here to this fastener. So what I want to do first is ensure that that hook is engaged. You'll see my wire kicking out here. Tuck that back in behind. I want to ensure that my little connector, or sorry, my hook is engaged here in the back. And then I'm going to find a place for all of these wires, if you can see inside there, to tuck away and get away where they need to go, which is nowhere to be seen. That's what we're working on here. So I'm going to work on tucking these away, getting them where they need to go, and then having my cheek pad come in and cover everything up. So I'm just going to work on tucking those in, having those in and out of the way. Now guys, nobody said that this was going to be easy. And if they did tell you it was going to be easy, they were lying to you. But you'll see that all my wires want to kick back out on me. They want to be rude and obnoxious. They don't want to work with me here. So I'm just going to keep working away at this and get everything where it needs to go. Okay, so that's one side in. Now the beauty of it is, the other side is going to be nice and easy. I think I needed to put this in first. But now, I'm actually going to go a little bit backwards and put this one in. The reason why I wait to put the top in, okay, is because I need to get all that stuff hidden away. So it does make the back a little bit more challenging to get in, but it should be nice and easy to snap here on the back. On one side. The other side. Snap, snap. Those two are in. Let's get everything else situated inside there. Again, my wires are in the channel up around to the other side, so I'm not overly worried about that. You'll see my boom sticks out nicely from there. I'm going to slide this one in underneath, and I'm just going to continue to get this brow piece into the right place. And you'll see that, oh, we're so close, almost there, to get that brow to snap back into place here. So guys, this is actually a little bit of the trials and tribulations we have to worry about when trying to get this to all function together. That just needs to come down a little tiny bit so it slides in there. And I'm just going to keep working this around until it gets to where it clicks. So I think I just got it. So just a little bit of adjustment and it went in there. So now center portion is in. Now we just have to get our other side. You'll see some of our wires have come free here. So we're just going to put those back in place. Last but not least, we're going in with the last of the cheek pads. So again, slide that piece in behind. And it's going to get where it needs to go. Get your strap to the right spot. And again, guys, this is not the funnest thing to do, but once you get one snap, the other ones are usually a little easier to feel, but you are pushing these snaps through all of that padding, which is a bit of a pain in the butt, but you'll hear all those are snapping into place. You'll see that this wiring is right where it needs to be. That Cardo unit can pop on and off as you need to. You'll see that that boom is going to be right in Marcus's mouth, and if he's got it open, he can tuck it away, take a drink, do whatever he wants. Move it back in place so that he can bother me on a trip. We are done.
And that's how you install a Cardo in your Simpson helmet. Hey Cardo, let's ride.